Hey you guys, welcome back to this spring 2020 tutorial. My name is Juliana and I wanted to show you guys how to do this really pretty spring kind of, the only word I can come up with is citrusy look from beginning to end. If you would like to learn this look, keep watching. After I've applied my makeup primer, I am going to now apply this under eye corrector all over the areas of my face that have like dark spots or discoloration of any kind. And then I'm going to blend it out with my finger. I know right now, y'all, spring 2020 is starting off with us being in quarantine or lockdown. So why in the world would we have like a makeup tutorial? But I mean, I just do my makeup for fun and kind of like an artistry type of thing. So I just would kind of show you guys what I do. I don't even sometimes wear a lot of these looks out of the house just because for my personal life, like just me personally, I'm much more of like a simple girl. I don't wear like a lot of colors on my face and things like that. But I do love to create these looks for, like YouTube and for y'all and to see them because I don't know, makeup is art. So I just thought it would be fun to share this tutorial with you guys. Right now, I'm applying a lighter foundation to the center of the face and then blending it out with the beauty blender. And this will just help to keep the center of my face just very bright. When after I put on, highlight and contour and stuff like that. But I do like to just lighten up the center of my face using this a lighter foundation. So some of you may notice that when I talk about my foundations, I don't mention the product, and the reason is because the products that I'm using now are not on the market anymore. These are foundations that I've had and I'm kind of using them up. So I just kind of felt like there was no point in mentioning which foundations I was using if they're not accessible. You know what I mean? That would just, I just didn't want to do that to you guys. So I don't mention which foundations. I'm really just kind of using up what's left of foundations that I've had already. So now you guys, on the outside of my face, I'm going to apply the foundation that actually matches my skin tone. I'm going to do this so that now my real foundation kind of blends into my neck and my chest and all that stuff. Then I'm going to use the beauty blender and really bounce it along the lines where the two foundations meet so that the two foundations will kind of like blend together. Now with my finger, I am going to blend in, I'm going to push that foundation into my hairline just so that, I don't have that mask effect where there's a ring around the perimeter of my face, but I'm also not putting foundation into my hair. So I just like to take my finger that has nothing on it and just kind of smooth out the foundation into my hairline to just blend it out a little bit. Now I'm going to go ahead and begin to highlight using this very light Radiant Creamy Concealer by NARS and create kind of an upside down triangle underneath my eyes. Down the bridge of my nose, on my forehead between my brows, and on the top of my chin where it bends a little bit. Now with the pointy part of the beauty blender, I'm going to go ahead and blend all of that out. Now with the with like an eyeshadow brush, an eyeshadow blending brush, I'm going to take my contour color and begin to contour underneath my eyelids. I find that contouring underneath my eyelids just makes the top of my cheeks kind of look a lot flatter, and there's actually a natural contour underneath my eyelids. So I'm going to just emphasize that with this contour that I'm not only using underneath my eyes, but I'm going to connect my eyebrow down the sides of my nose all the way to the point or to the tip of my nose as well. I'm going to continue the contour onto the top lid by contouring the socket of my eyelid and connecting those two contours from my nose to my outer eyelid as well. At the bottom of my nose, I'm going to connect those two lines right at the tip. Contouring brush, I'm going to apply a darker contour, that same contour color actually, along the perimeter of my face and then pull it down onto my cheeks. Now with the fat part of the Beauty Blender, I'm going to blend out the contour and blend it onto the highlight. Then I'm going to switch the sponge to blend the highlight onto the contour. And doing this process numerous times will help to kind of fold the highlight and the contour on top of each other so that they blend seamlessly. Now I'm going to set all of those highlighted areas with banana powder by Ben Nye just to keep everything bright. So now at the center of my eyes, you guys, I'm going to apply eye primer on the center and then blend it out to the inner and outer corner of the eye. There was no rhyme or reason why I chose this specific eye primer opposed to, you know, a white one or a tan one. I think it was probably just the closest one that was near me at the time. And I'm patting it on with my finger because I don't want to rub it in or anything like that. But I just want to make sure that it stays on the surface and it's evenly applied. Now with this chestnut and rust eyeshadow, I blended the two colors together on my brush. I am now going to apply this into the socket of my eye, staying very high, close to my eyebrow, my brow bone, and at the head of the brow, and then kind of going a little lower towards the tail. But I'm really going to make sure that I blend this out, especially on the inner corner of my eyelid there. Now I love this color because it's very hard to find a good red when you're already kind of have like a reddish orange undertone and a red that'll show up on the skin. But these two reds together, I think there's something about the chestnut. It has a little bit of a purple undertone to it, so it shows up on my darker skin, which most reds, like truly warm rust colors, do not. Now with this golden bronze highlighting powder that's actually created for the face, I'm going to apply this all over my lid. I actually saw this on another YouTuber. I think her name was Alexa Field. It was kind of like a day in my life as I get ready for her prom, and she was using a highlighter as her eyeshadow, and I thought it was gorgeous, you guys. I was like, this is so beautiful. I want to try this look out. So this is the first time I'm actually trying this on my lid, and I just thought it came out absolutely gorgeous. I thought it was a different look than just using like a shimmer eyeshadow because it gave light reflecting properties without, you know, like glitter or shimmer or anything like that. It just kind of gave more of a satin finish than, you know, bright like glitter, vibrant, brilliant color. But I just thought it sat so beautifully on the skin that I'm probably going to do this more times than not in the future. Just giving y'all a warning. I am going to do this again for sure, maybe with other highlighters, but I mean, that's also my MO, you guys. I never stick with the rules. I never just use eyeshadow for eyes or blush for blush, highlighter for only on the face, but I like to use all those things everywhere. Oh, pause in that conversation. I'm using a clean brush to blend out the corners of that eyeshadow. Now I'm going to go back to that red eyeshadow duo and apply that on the outer third of the eyelid as well. But yeah, like I was saying, oh yes, now I am actually applying my face powder that actually matches my skin all over everything, all over the highlighted areas, all over the contour. I'm applying this all over the face, and this is going to act as a veil to cover all that contour and highlight, so you don't really see it with the naked eye. But like I was saying, I really love the idea of using, eyeshadows, as blushes, and sometimes like lip colors, and blush and eyeshadows as bronzers, as I'm going to use in this look. You'll see it a little later. But I think that just in this day and age, like, I'm not saying that to only use it, but I mean, it can be used for so many different things, not just what it's packaged for, what it's created for. I'm a little bit of a rebel like that. I just kind of like to play and use it in different ways. Different makeup products in different areas. If it works, I mean, if it works, it works, right? Now with a little pencil brush, I'm going to pull that little highlighter onto the inner corner of my eye and then underneath my eye. And this is just going to help my eye to look a little bit more awake and alert. Now I'm going to apply gel eyeliner underneath the eye with this flat angle brush. And I'm going to use that same brush to apply gel eyeliner on the top line as well. With my eyes slightly open, I'm going to apply the gel eyeliner on my top lid, and I like to do it with my eyes slightly open, especially on the inner corner, because it helps to kind of just really get into the groove on the inner corner, if that makes a lot of sense to you guys. But it just helps to really get the line to be a little bit more tight on the inner corner. Now I'm going to apply mascara to the top lashes and apply false lashes on top of that. But before I apply my false lashes, I'm going to take a brush that has nothing on it and do little circular motions just to blend out that reddish crease color, just to blend it out along the edges. I just felt like the edges were a little too harsh, so I'm just going in small little circular motions to blend out the edges. Now with tweezers, I'm going to squeeze the top lashes together with my false lashes, just so that they look a little bit more natural, and the false lash band is a little bit closer to my natural lashes. Now with the mascara that has a very tiny wand, I'm going to apply mascara to my bottom lashes, holding the wand up and down first and then horizontal. Using that same mascara, I'm going to apply some more mascara to my top lashes because this is a new, fresh pair of false lashes that I'm using for the first time. So now I'm going to apply mascara on it. But the next time I wear these lashes, I'm not going to apply mascara on top of it. This just helps for the lashes to last a lot longer and not have a lot of mascara buildup. Now with my cheek brush, I am going to apply the same color that I applied in onto my eyelid. I'm going to now apply this along the perimeter of my forehead and along my cheeks where I contoured, and basically I'm just using this color as a bronzer. Like I was saying earlier, it's really hard for me to find a really good kind of like reddish brown bronzer that actually shows up on my skin, and so I'm just using this eyeshadow combo to bronze with, and it really ties the look in together because the bronzer and the eyeshadow are matching. Now I'm going to go ahead and apply kind of a pinky I lost the word, shimmer blush to my cheekbones on top of that bronzer. Finish the look off by applying this gorgeous fuchsia lip color and then top it off with clear lip gloss. And that's the look, you guys. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you liked the look or are going to try it in the future, and subscribe so that you don't miss any videos in the future that are coming your way. See y'all in the next video. Bye, guys.